Hey, welcome to the World of Warcraft thingy that I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know what to do with my hands. Decided that I'm going to do a good playthrough of World of Warcraft, starting a new character from 0 to 100. And since it's been so long since I played, I decided that I'm just going to play, and I know the music just came booming in there. In fact, I'm going to maybe turn it down just a tad because I'm sure it's probably fairly loud. That's better, maybe worse. Hold on, let's see. We'll try there. Okay, so, yeah, there we go. So, I'm starting off as an orc because I haven't played an orc for a long time, and I'm calling him Devarier because pretty much all my characters are something with Dable or Dave in there. So, that's the thing, except for this guy, he's not. Plus, there's that new Warcraft movie out, so I figured, hey, it's probably a good time to try playing on Warcraft again. But I want to kind of do more of these live events, but more. I'm trying to set up like a pattern for them. So like, instead of doing.
Arguably the most powerful living shaman, has left his people behind so that he might stop the cataclysm at its source.
Cataclysm or Warlords of Draenor.
Yet, in his absence, the orc champion Garrosh Hellscream has become the Horde's new war chief.
As the war chief for a while.
Though popular amongst the orcs for his victories against the Lich King, Garrosh's reckless leadership has begun to cause a rift between himself and the other leaders of the Horde. With Durotar's natural resources nearly depleted, Garrosh seeks to take whatever his people need to survive, regardless of who stands in his way.
Nobody?
A dangerous new era for the Horde has dawned, and it falls to brave orcs like you to uphold the will of the new war chief and assure the dominance of your people.
I think I got a random achievement that'll give me something cool. Like, I don't know, some sort of crazy transmog item. So I've got to do a little bit of fixing here with the stream because it's a little bit off. And I don't know, it's going to be clicky for a second. But don't worry, everything's fine. Alright, so I'm going to check my live stream because, man, YouTube's really good with live streaming. I don't know if that's true. I feel like it's maybe not the most true of all the potential things. So, alright. So I guess, it's going, I think. I don't know. I'm just trying to get to the point where I can look at it so that I can do the thing where it lets me do the other thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move my thing over here. Yeah, I had that covered. That thing's blocked. You know what's great is when you join a game and immediately there's like people just trying to sell you shit. I'm always a big fan of that. Oh, there it is. Wow, I'm dumb. I was just trying to find a way to pop out chat, and I found it. Good news. Alright, let's play the game. But, so I'm not giving myself the full, I won't say World of Warcraft experience, but I'm not giving myself the full, what's it called? Level 0 or level 1 experience. Because I'm going to actually give myself some heirloom gear, so that way this isn't, horribly crappy. Plus I've got, some other junk. So first thing I'm going to do, if you're a new player, you probably don't know much about the game. Some stuff that makes things a lot easier to play is getting some add-ons. I've already got some add-ons. Add-ons? That's not a thing. I've got some add-ons I've already downloaded. One was Auctioneer, which isn't not all that useful for new players, but I mean it's cool. Another one's the bag modification, or the bag. I can't remember what the hell. I think it's called Bagnon. I think that's what I got. But basically, it combines all your bags into one screen like this, so you don't have to go through each individual one. Makes things a little bit nicer. It makes it easier to sell your junk items. Another thing that I'm going to be getting, or another thing I'm going to do that's within the game. God, shut up. I hate you people and your stupid advertisements. I'm going to get a bottom left bar, bottom right bar, and I'm going to get my right bar. Just because that way, now I got all these extra buttons that I can put stuff on. I'm a big fan of buttons. Alright, so Shift P, open up my stuff over yonder, and I'm going to take out my chauffeured Manahogabanagadog. This guy. So basically, you don't get riding for a few levels. I think it's like 20 now or 30. It's some fairly low amount. Just go away with the hell. Okay. Just shut up the hell. Alright. Let's see, when the hell do we get riding? So, riding, the first level is, yeah, 20. So, it's a lot lower than it was when I first started playing. When I first started playing the game, it was like super high. Like 60, I think, or maybe it was 50. It was pretty high before you start actually riding stuff. But, you know, now it's not so bad. Alright, so I'm going to pull out my heirloom gear here, so pretty much just going to put on all this junk, make a decision about what the hell I'm going to do. So, as a warrior, so I'm always a tank, pretty much. So, I'm basically going to set myself up as a tank, because that way I can get my levels a lot quicker by going through the group finder, and it just makes things in general a lot easier. So boom, boom. Got a sword, a shield. What else do I need? I think there's a necklace or something I can get, and some. Cool, I can get a trinket, versatility. There we go. That necklace, and let's do. Yeah, stamina. Which one would I rather have, versatility or haste? I'm gonna say probably versatility. Plus, this is cooler because yeah, let's do this just because I enjoy having the ability to summon random shit. So, just for shits and grins, I'm gonna have this, and I'm gonna put it on one of my bars so I can use it quick. All right, so there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and leave all this other stuff here, and I'll just sell it when I get a chance. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Like, I know there's definitely rings. Let's just do all. So I got a helmet. Got shoulders. I got shoulders? Don't have shoulders. I'm dumb, I didn't grab shoulders. Okay, so shoulders. Boom. Got shoulders now. Hey, look at how ridiculously huge those are. Okay. Let's see. I got a cloak. I got a chest. I got pants. I got a weapon. I got a shield. And, I got a neck already. I got trinkets. Yeah, eventually, someday, I'll get rings, but, which there's not very many of them. There's only a couple. And, gotta do fucking Navy missions in this stupid... I hate Navy missions. Like, so much I hate the fucking Navy missions from the garrison. But, you know, maybe we'll get there. I don't know. I have time to zoom out a little bit. Alright, so, you know, World of Warcraft, it's about quests, because that's what you do. It's a shitload of quests. And this one is, speak with Gornak, because, if you guys assign me a task that's better suited to a young warrior.
Go forth to victory.
I'll fight MC at the fire. Sounds great. Hey, Gornak.
What do you need?
You'll give me Bragger's gauntlets. Great. Can't wait to be a bragger. Alright, so I can't say I've never played a warrior. Actually, my first character ever was a paladin, and then my second one was a warrior, and then I dropped the warrior because back in vanilla, warriors were like, oh god, slow. Like leveling them was awful. Took forever. Oh, I got a nice increased attack power type deal. Alright, so I guess my goal is just to kill these boars. And not particularly, don't need that. Hey. No particular reason. Hey, level killing my boar. So these levels, first couple levels come pretty quick, and I'm just gonna kill some more boars here. Because, you know, that's how Cartman would have done it. Right? We kill boars. We go to the woods and we kill boars. Plus there's so might as well. It's gonna be a quick level.
Can't do that yet.
Wow, this is great. Just murdering boars. Hey! Alright, level 3. Oh, and I got charged now. So now I can kill boars at a high rate of speed. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Alright, here we go. Let me just get close enough to kill. So it costs 30 rage? Or gives me 30 rage? I don't know. Oh, I muted my microphone. Did I immediately mute it? Nope. It's good. It's good. Everybody, don't worry. The microphone's not muted. Everything's fine. Wish I had boots sometimes. Not because I wear boots for, you know,
Blood and thunder.
we'll call it. But mostly because people watch more videos if you have boobs. That's the thing I found out recently.
Some
really.
song.
It's not really a secret. Everybody knows that.
Go for
I just didn't know how like absolutely stupid people are, particularly like young gentlemen. We'll call them. They'll watch these these chicks on Twitch, and they'll just like pay them money. Even creepier old guys, they'll do that too. I don't know. In general, I guess there's a lot of stupid men out there. I don't know what it is. It makes me kind of sad to be a man. I mean, not really, not at all. I'm not, but I don't know. Just maybe it just makes me sad for the human race in general. Because people don't understand that
strength
it does
and
nothing for them.
honor.
They're just pissing money away. Oh, I found a mailbox. I got mail. North King Road, that could go, driven by my bloodlust, village service, survivors, blah, 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 blah. So what do I got? Replica staff of Gul'dan, and replica blood guards cleaver. What does that look like? That's kind of cool. That's nice. It's a nice little thing. And then this is, I mean, that's the thing. Whatever. Maybe at some point I'll transmogrify. Probably not. Well, maybe. Oh, whatever.
Need more rage.
I was not aware.
Not enough rage.
What the fuck am I doing right now? There have been reports of more humans nearby. Some egregious betrayal of the peace that we negotiated with miserable Jane Promore. Slightly quickly before the numbers increase. Okay. So... Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to kill the ones that are prisoners. I thought that's what I was doing, and I was like, oh, that's a good way to immediately make me hate the Horde. And they went Mr. Pandaria real fast. Yay.
I can't do that yet.
Yes, you can. I guess you can. Whatever. Hey, cactus apple.
I can't do that yet.
Yes, you can. You can totally do it. It's well within the realm of possibility. What the hell is low shawl? Why is there a little named pig? There's gotta be a reason for that.
I can't do that yet.
There's one thing I know is that Blizzard doesn't do things for no reason. Sometimes they do, but not often. I will say that Blizzard has a pretty good track record as far as like honoring their fans that I don't even know really how to say that, but like there's a couple, like there's guys that have done a development team that died that they created another development team, I can't remember. There was a guy on, so there was a grave in the Barrens, I think it's still there. It was up on a hill, and I can't remember whose it was. It might have been a guy that was on the team, or it was a guy that worked, or a kid that had cancer or something. No, I think the kid was, they made him into a Tauren kid that's in Thunderbluff area in the starting zone, but man, I can't remember. There's a lot of stuff though. And Blizzard's been pretty cool, honestly. Although I don't really agree with a lot of their decisions they made with their games lately. Like, I don't know, kind of ruined Diablo in my opinion. Like, what the hell is the point? This game's real quiet right now. Like, what's the point of having a game that's online only if it's Diablo? Like, that just seems stupid. Like, I gotta understand, like, if you wanted to do, like, have, like, the main part of the game, like, the main draw of it is multiplayer. I kind of understand that, but at the same time, I don't, because it's like console games. You can still play console games, some of them, locally, have, like, a split screen and, you know, enjoy the game with your friends, like, in the same fucking room, but some of them now, you can't do that. You have to play on a separate console in a different place, or just have a separate console and have the same connection somewhere. It's dumb.
Stronghold. Down.
Like, I'll say something like the most fun I had with Diablo was getting the game
Loktar.
and
May your
just having a little
blades
LAN
never
party,
dull.
having a couple laptops hooked up, or, you know, a desktop and a laptop, whatever.
What do you need?
And we just played the game in the same room, and it was fun. But they take away that fun by not letting you do local multiplayer anymore, and you have to play through Blizzard servers. And
I can do that.
really, I don't think there was any reason why they did that other than just because they were like, hey, we want to make money off this auction house. It's honestly stupid, and that shit didn't even work for, I don't know, it was a while before that actually started working. Like, they had it, like, the game itself didn't even work on the first day. Yeah, the game itself didn't even work for a while. I can't remember what era it was, like era 8000 or something. But yeah, it was super stupid. Like, why even have a game if you can't play it?
Be busy.
Maybe it's just my opinion that playing the game should be the main draw of the game. I don't know, some people just like to have the game. I mean, my Steam library is evidence of that. Just have lots of games that I don't even play.
It's too long.
Like, I don't know how many games I've gotten on my Steam library that I haven't even played yet. Hold on, let me check this. I've got, looking at my Steam library. Oh god. I got 407. 407 games, and I don't know. I would like to say that I played all of them. I'm pretty sure I played the vast majority of them.
I need to get
Yeah, some of them are just like, hey, there's this one game on sale, Steam Summer Sale, which, by the way, it's that time of year again. It isn't a bad time of year. Although, so far this year, the deals have been kind of weak.
Not that kind of orc.
What?
I can do that.
Okay. But yeah, the deals on the summer sale have been a little bit crappy this year. I know. Then again, it's been, I don't know, it hasn't been a particularly great year for PC or any games in general. It's like,
Can't do that yet.
I don't know, like, you would think it would be, you would think there would be a lot of good games out there.
It's too far.
You know, I mean, The Witcher 3, that was pretty good. Should I kill some more Indians?
I'm out of range.
Reasons. Come here, Scorpion, I want to kill you.
It's too far.
Hey. Just killing stuff because it's fun. It's what I do. You know what? I was gonna kill more boars for a second because I just want. It's so quick. So much experience to be gained from killing these boars.
Far away. I can't do that yet.
Yes, you can. Hey, I did it. Now I can victory rush. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. What was I talking about? Yeah,
Speak,
but,
friend.
back to something I started to talk about a while. I want to do like a kind of like a schedule for what I'm gonna put out for content. So
Some.
I think I'm gonna on Wednesdays is when I'm gonna do this. Even though I know today's Monday, but I'm gonna sneeze. It's gonna happen. It's coming, but it's not there yet.
Look, go with honor.
Okay, it went away. The sneeze is gone. Everything's fine. Don't be worried. Sneeze is gone. Although it's still kind of there, just not really.
Glory who you Lord.
Hannah Schwa in Valley of Trials. Who the hell is Hannah Schwa? I don't know. It's time to break out the old Southern chauffeur. Tutorials. I love tutorials. Show me more things that are tutorial related. I'd say this game has gotten super noob friendly. You know, like, I don't know. This game compared to games like EverQuest, when this game first came out, you know, EverQuest made it look super player-friendly, especially when you compare it to games like, I don't know, Final Fantasy when that first came out. Not very new player-friendly type games. But
Need more rage.
I have plenty of games. I don't need more. But yeah, it was a pretty unforgiving, unfriendly game to new players when it first came out. And that's not bad, really. I should probably be putting on this stuff as I get it.
Something need doing?
No, nothing needs doing. Nope, not going back. Gonna have. Another nice thing about having this little add-on is I just click that and it cleans up the bags, moves everything so it's organized. It's kind of cool, I guess. Sort of a little bit, not really. Well, it's telling me how many open slots I got, which is cool. Left click to toggle inventory, left click toggle your big. Shift click to open the menu, blah 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 blah. Oh, I gotta kill these guys. Yay!
I I need to get closer.
I don't want to get closer. Hey, I did it. Yeah, this was... I don't know. The game's gotten a lot easier.
I can't do that yet.
Would be, I guess, the word to use. Like, there's just not any... There's not a whole lot of challenge to it anymore. Like, there was definitely a point where it was difficult and it took a long time to accomplish anything.
It's too far away.
And that wasn't because they didn't like artificially do that like they do now. Like, now when you play this game, it's like, alright, it's gonna take a while because you gotta wait till tomorrow to do stuff. It used to be like it takes a while to do stuff because, with the exception of raids, because raids were always a weekly thing, but it would take you a while to do certain things just because they were hard to do. Now it's like it takes you a while to do things because you just gotta grind, and that's not a whole lot of fun.
Look top.
Then you're gonna battle Jersey.
Go forth to victory.
Raw, go for victory. Raw, up.
I got dust back. Yeah, dust back. That's great. I gotta find somebody to sell some of this junk to. Somebody wanna sell them some crap? Yeah, some
Blood
crap.
and thunder.
Alright, so I don't want that. That's sellable? No, good. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Yay, 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 everything's great. Alright, so this first part's pretty monotonous. But, I mean, I've already gone up 5 levels, which, you know, if you watch Guild Grumps, oh god, why? So, you know, I watched Guild Grumps again recently just because, you know, I was like, I didn't really give it the appropriate attention because it just kind of pissed me off, like, how they played it, because every game they play they're bad at. And I don't mean that they're bad at it in, like, you know, a funny way. Like, they're just legitimately bad at every game they play. Like, pretty much all of them. And that's because, I don't know, part of that would be because Ross is retarded. Slash is because, you know, he started off with level 90 characters, and they'd never played the game before, and he didn't tell them how to do anything, and he didn't, like, let them do the tutorial thing, which is what you're supposed to do if you're starting a 90 for the first time, because they did kind of build that into the game so that you have an idea what the hell you're supposed to be doing. But he didn't like let them take advantage of that. And then he also didn't let them do anything like fun, like I mean, you know from watching their videos that they're not interested in, like, monotony. Like, Aaron and Dan, they both have really short attention spans. They're like super ADHD, pretty much. So, if you sit them in front of a game and say, hey, throw numbers at it, is essentially what they did, because they tried to do a dungeon, and like the first dungeon they did was basically we're like, okay, we're gonna go in and we're gonna fight these guys, and you could tell they were kind of starting to have fun with it then, because, you know, there was some challenge and there was more to it than just, hey, run around and grind and do stupid quests and lights. And then he's just like, oh, we can't beat this guy because we don't have high enough levels. Which wasn't the case at all. They just didn't understand how to use things like buffs or how to actually use their skills. Because Ross wrote up a cheat sheet, which sounded like he didn't even understand how to play the game in the first place.
I don't have a target.
Because, like, I don't know. It sounds like he didn't know how to play any of the characters. Then they had a guy come in. I actually can't remember his name, but it was another guy who also seemed like he didn't know what the hell he was doing.
Speak, friend.
Because he was like,
Straight.
I've never seen a hunter before, so I don't really know how to play a hunter. It's a hunter, dude. You shoot shit. Like, every character is essentially the same. They function the same depending on what they do. If you know how to heal on any class, you can pretty much transfer the majority of your skills to another healer class. Like, you're not going to be 100% up to speed on rotations and how all the skills work together and stuff, but you're going to understand basic concepts like, okay, this is when I use, this is my short, powerful heal. It's like my flash of light heal. This is like my holy light heal. This is my cooldown. These are my cooldowns. These are like when I'm going to pop if something goes horribly wrong and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of stuff is just, it all is the same. You know, it doesn't matter if you're playing a hunter, a warrior, a death knight, whatever the hell you're playing. The core concepts remain the same. If you're tanking, it's going to be the same for anything. You just have a different set of skills, and you just have to learn to use those skills, you know, at the right times. But in DPS, it's the same way. You just need to learn the rotation. So if you're playing a hunter instead of playing, like, I don't know, a rogue or something, yeah, there's going to be a bit of a learning gap, but for the most part, if you figure out that there's a rotation, you just gotta do the rotation. I guess there's a holiday right now? Bonfire? Whatever. Hate Cataclysm. Actually, I don't know. Cataclysm wasn't a bad expansion. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the best by any means. About to get lost. I've got victory. I already had victory. But anyway. But, yeah, it wasn't a bad expansion. It's just, it could have been a lot better. I don't know what's going on over here. I guess they improved this island a lot. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, the world of Warcraft, the literal world of Warcraft, has really changed a lot over the several. Damn, how old is this game now? It came out when I was, I think, 18 or 19. It's like, what, 11 years? Something like that? 11 or 12 years.
Hello, man. How you doing?
Maybe. I don't know. It's been around a while, though.
How may I serve?
It's been around a while. It's really changed a lot. I would have very much preferred for the game to stay in a more difficult level. Graphics have really improved, though. I can say that without a doubt. No, I don't want to reset the data. No, I don't want to reset the data. Here's my DPS. It's, not a whole lot. 22. Oh, I need to kill crawlers. Great. Can't wait to kill crawlers. Horse, of course. Gotta answer a text. Sorry, everything's fine. got a lot of fun stuff going on at work. That's actually why I'm up tonight, because at like 2 this morning I got a whole bunch of junk I gotta go do. So, pretty much just staying awake and waiting until 2 in the morning for these people to show up. They're flying in tonight. And I gotta go pick them up, and not pick them up, but pick up something that they're dropping off. And it's super fun.
I can't take that.
This is interesting. So, it's lots of fun when you play a game and you have to wait a really long time for stuff to happen, for stuff to respawn. Super big fan of that. If I can get some more of that, I think I'd be really happy. Oh good, there's the thing. I need it, it's gone now. Hey, there's another one. Yay! It's dead. Great. I hate this so much. Just appear so I can kill you. You know, I would figure this time of day would not be crappy, but it turns out it is. It's extremely crappy. Because apparently I picked the absolute best time. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Wow. Okay. Teamwork, yeah. This is garbage. Just have to kill all these stupid things that are eventually going to show up. You know what? I need to turn off the damn profanity filter, because it's really annoying. There we go.
I don't have a target.
I don't even know where the hell. Well, why? Where are these damn ass clowns?
I need to get
I
closer.
hate you.
No.
Oh good, I don't get any.
I can't do
no,
that.
no, just damn it.
I can't do that
I
yet.
want to
It's
get.
too far away. I can't do that yet.
Yeah, color mucus. I just want to get the stupid people to die so that the quest can be done. Oh, but yeah, Guild Grumps. Fuck those guys. They really made the game suck the way they were playing it. Alright, killed 7 of 10, just got 3 more to kill. And then I don't have to sit here anymore. Even though, I mean, I'm having a great time. Oh, how. I hate you. I hate you so much. Alright. Alright. Everything's great. I'm having a great time waiting on this stuff to spawn. Still having a great time.
I need to target something first. I don't have a
I'm
target.
thinking if I sit here and press 2 and tab a lot, eventually.
Thank you.
Now I can leave and do other shit. Yeah. But man, fuck Game Grumps. I mean, not Game Grumps, but, well, kinda. No, mostly Ross. I don't like that guy.
I'm out of range.
So I'm hoping that at some point
I can't do that yet.
I'll get to a point in game where it's not
I can't do that
super boring. Yeah, these first like 10 levels are gonna be sort
yet.
of
I can't
painful.
do that yet.
Just because you gotta slowly make your way around everywhere. And I figure once I can fly. Oh man, pardon me. I figure once I can fly, I should be, things should move a lot quicker. And really, once I can get into doing dungeons, then things will be way faster. Because dungeons make you level up super fast. And since I'm going to be doing the tank thing, it should not take a whole lot of time at all.
What you want?
I don't know.
What?
Oh yeah, I named this first stream Humble Beginnings because, you know, this guy's humble and he's beginning. He's beginning to suck a lot. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here and try to get the guys to do or try to find the scorpions, because I'm thinking maybe, you know, they won't have been killed, but as I expected, they're all dead because God, I hate starting zones. Yeah, I don't know. As much as I talk about how I really liked the game when it was, you know, like vanilla way back in the day, there are some improvements that have been made over the old way of the game, because at least now things like they've increased the respawn weight, or yeah, well, decreased the respawn weight, and they've made the game a lot less. They bettered the pacing, because it used to be, oh god, it used to be like
I'm out of range.
like your quests were all just super long and slow and. Oh, I'm dumb. I have to do this. And I kill it. I think. I think I'm supposed to get attacked. Oh, okay.
Not enough.
See, sometimes you gotta read the damn quest, otherwise you have no idea what you're supposed to do. So yeah, put the totem down, let them cast their stupid thing, and then kill them. That's how it's done. Oh, God. Yeah, I can remember falling asleep a lot playing this game when I was when it first came out, playing vanilla, because, well, I fell asleep a lot in Wrath of the Lich King too, but that was just because, you know, I played it a lot and it got kind of dull after you did the same thing 100 million times. But like, there were quests where you had to kill like 20 scorpions or 20 spiders. In fact, I can remember where it was. If I look at my map here, it was in not Elmwood Forest, not Burning Steps. It's in Searing Gorge. You had to do a ridiculous amount of killing these things, and they didn't go down quick. Like, it took a long time to kill these damn things. So you were sitting there for a good hour or two just trying to get one quest done. And man, it sucks. That's when I ended up switching to a mage, and then things went a lot faster. I could just, you know, melt everything without frost, because frost was the way to go for leveling and DPS at the time. Now like an arcane frost build, which is another thing. The talents suck now. It used to be, you could pick your, I mean, we'll get to it, but when it came to talents, you got a talent point every 2 levels. Every other level you got a new talent point, and you put that point into, you know, any one of, like, I don't know, there were like 60 different talents you could pick from. And, yeah, you just went through the talent tree and got different skills. And some of them were, like, dumb. Some of them were, like, just, nobody would pick them unless, like, you really needed it for something specific. And some of them were really awesome. Oh, now these are all dead. Great. But, yeah, no, that was a much better way of doing it, I think. Even though towards the end of that system, they kind of... I mean, everybody pretty much ended up doing cookie cutter builds anyway by the end of that, which they still do now.
I'm out of range.
Like, even if you,
Not enough.
like, you reduce the number of different types of talents that there are, but people still do, like, the same cookie cutter type builds, even though, you know, they tried to make the talents all fairly close in terms of effectiveness. Everybody still does the same shit because there's always going to be something that's a little bit better, and that's what people are going to use, the thing that's a little bit better.
I'm out of range.
Because everyone wants to be the best. So
Do that.
well, okay. I would say it's not about fun, but I don't know, it's not fun to completely die to just wipe out raid bosses like repeatedly over and over, so that's why people typically choose the skills that are the most effective.
Do that yet.
It's like what I'm doing right now. I'm not using my regular attack and charge all that much because I got this victory rush thing. It makes it easy to kill stuff because all I gotta do is one-shot kill. I don't have to do a whole lot of work to kill anything other than just do that. Another interesting thing was back when the game first came out, pretty much every class had a ranged attack of some kind. Like, you either had, you know, a spell or you had a thing you could throw. Like, every class. There was no... Like, now it's, like, only some classes have a ranged attack, and it's like, why? Just let me fucking do what I want. Just let me throw shit. I don't know. The game has slowly lost some of its appeal because it took away things that were, I mean, yeah, there was some stuff that was generally mostly useless, but it was still a fun thing to do. I mean, they've left some stuff in that's dumb, but fun.
Hey there.
Times like these, I choose the most expensive thing because that way I can sell it. Speaking of selling things, I need to sell some stuff. Yeah, I can sell you things. Sell. Nice thing about this stuff is it doesn't have durability. This heirloom gear doesn't have durability, which is nice. But even if it did, I would just do that thing that I do where I make it not, where I just like make a new one for free and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. So, I'm up to, I can't tell what level I'm at right now. I'm almost there. I think I'm at 8. Yep, level 8. So not a whole lot of work left to do to get to 10. I think once I get to 10, I should be able to get to 20 pretty damn quick. Damn, it's already 49? Wow. Time flies. You play this stupid game. I have to speak with Garthok. You are Brother Garthok. It's times like these where you just make your way through the world of Warcraft and you have time to sit and reflect. What have I done with my life? Where am I going? Who the fuck is this guy, and why does he kind of look like Slash? Just wondering things. Hey, there's stuff here. I don't really want to do it. Now, one thing that makes leveling go super quick is if you can manage to get some of the potions that increase your experience. There's a couple different ones you can get. But the best ones come from rares in Draenor. Because they give you like 30% more experience from quests and killing monsters. And really it's the quests that matter, and they last for like, I can't remember how long this potion lasts for, but it lasted for like a really, really long time. Like a ridiculously long time, like hours. And basically all I did was I went up like 20 levels in one night, and it was when I was at I think level 60, just because I used, or because I got those quests done, used the potion, started turning in all the quests.
What can I help you with?
And it was pretty crazy. So, you know, what experience we got from all the quests. So he wants me to go to Overmar, turn in some crap. I'm not in the mood to do that right now, so whatever. I'll get there later. For now, I'd rather go try and kill some Marine sharpshooters and Lieutenant Alliger and find some treasure. We're going treasure hunting. What is that? Oh, never mind. We're going looking for treasure. Come on, Terrence, Philip, let's go find some treasure. Oh, does it show your lights up? Is that becoming obvious yet?
Rage.
Thank you. Cool. Yay.
I need to get closer.
I'm gonna get closer. So, I play this game in VR as well. Oh, that's the other thing. So, oh man, so I was super mad. So I ordered a GTX 1080. I talked about it a while back, and I ordered that with, you know, the people saying that they were planning on getting them in on like the 23rd of June or something like that. But lo and behold, they did not come in the 23rd of June. Turns out their next estimate was like July 2nd or something like that. And I was like, oh good, we'll just wait till then to get the damn thing. No, wasn't gonna wait. So I started looking at it and I was like, the easier thing to get was the GTX 1070.
Not enough.
Which, you know, was obviously an inferior card. But I was looking at, you know, benchmarks, and I was looking at some of the different results on the
It's too far away.
cards. And it turned out that pretty much the main difference, or like the difference in frames per second for most things was, you know, on average, like 10 or less. So I looked at that and I was like, you know what? If I want to buy this GTX 1080 right now, the only one I can get is the Founders Edition, because the non-reference cards are, well, just today actually is when they released is when EVGA finally had a bunch of them in stock for their different models, and they immediately sold out. Like, I got the email at 5:15, and pretty much by, I think it was about 6 o'clock or so when I noticed it, they were already sold out. So, yeah, I was just like, well, screw that. So I ended up buying a GTX 970 WindForce, or 1070 WindForce edition from Gigabyte. I like them too. They're pretty good. I haven't really had any issues with their cards ever. UEJ actually had a couple of them die on me, but that might have just been luck at the draw, I guess.
I'm out of range.
But yeah, so
Can't do that yet.
ordered that, and I'm pretty excited because it comes in tomorrow. So I will finally be able to replace my pair of 970s, and then it won't get so damn hot in here. My computer will be a little bit quieter. Not that the 970s are actually not very loud. They're fairly quiet in all reality. But the amount of heat they produce is just, it's getting ridiculous, especially since I'm in Florida, so, and it's summertime. So it's like,
Can't do that yet.
it's super, super, super hot in my room. I have a separate air conditioner that I bought because it just got to the point where it was like, I'm sitting here, and after, you know, playing a game for a while, I just start to feel sick because it's just so hot. Doing this box, so good. Hey, another box, yay! I got a stupid treasure. Yay, I found my treasure. What's this? It just occurred to me I haven't even used my pilot. Probably because I don't need to use it. Alright. So that's 3 quests that I'll be able to, or 2 quests that I can turn in. I suppose I'll do that ride to Overmar, but I'll give you a minute to like sit here and just reflect on life. Kinda like I'm doing right now. Just reflecting on life, thinking about the good times. And the bad times. And the awesome times. And the meth times. Yeah. So my goal tonight was to get to level 20. I think I could probably do that. Because it's like I'm averaging about 10 levels an hour. No, about, I guess that would be 9 if I get to level 10 the next 3 days. Which is maybe possible. Maybe not.
Hey, how you doing?
And honor.
What's the most expensive thing? You. Kill 11 foaming sea elementals.
Well,
Well, at least killing them will make my time super easy. this level should be pretty quick, so I got only 10 more experience to go. As a matter of fact.
What do you need?
Now I have different combat stances. I can use defensive stance. Yay. And the next level I can get to the group finder. And that's when things really take off. What? Okay. See, this is what I like doing, is just running up and killing stuff. So the fastest class I found to level is actually a druid. Because you can change into cat form and run around at high speed, murdering things non-stop, which is cool. Like you pick a druid tank, it's stupid fast. I can't remember if my druid is level 100 or not. Should be close, but not if it's not. I've tried to do a level 100 of just about every class, and I'm pretty close. I've never gotten a priest, or a warrior, or a monk. So I guess that's about 3 classes. So I suppose if I get this one, I'll be that much closer. Making your way in the world of Warcraft today takes everything you got. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where some things are not so lame. Bum, 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 bum. And you're always glad you came.
I'm out of range.
Enemies aren't lame. Raid bosses aren't all the same. You wanna go play a slightly better game. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's like, you know, when I'm I'm at work or talking to people and I don't know, I get bored pretty easily. And I don't know, I guess people just don't pay much attention to me. I mean, they do, but like, when I'm actually talking to them and I have something important to say. But a lot of the time, like, I'll just listen to guys talking at work, and a guy will be like, "Yeah, I was born in a small town," and like no shit, that's like the kind of stuff they say. And when I hear that, of course, I immediately have to say, "He was born in a small town," and then they're like, huh? And they're not really paying attention still. So I just start singing about what I'm talking about. It's
Blood
fun.
and thunder.
Me, anyway. He was born in a small town.
Some.
Yeah, you know, we had horses. We had some horses in that town. And, you know, we had a ranch. We had a ranch and it was a great time. I'll just go on forever about it.
Glad I could help.
Great time for cool. But yeah, there's a lot of the time guys are just like, do you ever think about writing down the songs you went with? I'm like, no, because they're there for about 15 seconds and then they're gone. Like, I just, stuff pops in my head and then it's gone. I don't think I've ever really tried to write down any songs that I came up with. It's probably for the best. Except for,
Roll home for the
there was a
horde.
guy that had like this idea for, so there's that song. So I have to use this damn thing. Am I not at the top of the Razor Hill Tower? Alright, so I would stand by the fact that the Papa Roach song "Cut My Life into Pieces," or no, not that that's what it's called. It's called "Last Resort." Is the name of the song. But I stand by that being probably the most parodyable song in the history of ever. So he had a way. So he had an idea where it was like talking about how, like, he's singing about pizza pretty much. So the song went something along the lines of, "Cut my pie into pieces. Pizza's my favorite food. Pepperoni, black olives. Hope the delivery man's not rude. Pizza's my favorite food." And then that was all he had. So then I had to expand on that. And it turned into something like, "Cut my pie into pieces. I've reached the last slice. Separation, 3 cheeses. Don't even care if it's full of greases." But yeah, it just... Actually, I can't even remember what the hell I came up with after that. Because I had pretty much the entire song written up. Not written, but made up in my head. And I knew it for a while, but yeah, I pretty much completely lost it. Is that the Barrens over there? Yeah, it is. Barrens are not so barren anymore. There used to be this thing called Barrens Chat in this game. I played Horde for a long time. And Barrens Chat was like the dumbest.
What
Yeah,
do you
there's,
need?
there's always some offensive topic.
May
that
your
was thinking
blades
Barrens,
never
didn't really
dawn.
matter what. And if you were going to get a warning from a GM or get a temporary ban for talking and saying dumb stuff, it's probably going to happen while you were running around with the Barrens. And that was just because you went from like, I don't know, probably from level 15 to level 30 or so while you were in the Barrens. And it was just, it took forever. Alright, so I guess I'll do that flight path. The other thing is I'll go on rants when I'm at work talking to people about stuff. Like I was talking about Final Fantasy, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, Final Fantasy is pretty much a game about magic rocks. Like every single one of them. Like you'd be hard pressed to find one of the Final Fantasy games that did not revolve around some magic stones of some sort that the world depended on to survive, or you know, that seriously affected the way the world worked. And I'm just like, okay, so I mean, Final Fantasy 1, that's a given. The whole point of the game, like you start off with magic crystals, and that's the game. Final Fantasy 2, same thing. Final Fantasy 3, and I'm going off the Japanese numbers. Final Fantasy 3, I think, was was that the Onion Knight one? I think it was. Yeah, that was the one with the Onion Knight. That one also, yep, crystals played a big part in that. Final Fantasy 4, yep, you pretty much, obviously, definitely crystals, lots of crystals. There was not only just one set of crystals, there was a moon set of crystals and the earth crystals. Final Fantasy 5, yep, again, crystals and crystals. You even had a, yeah, so there were crystals in one set of the world, and then, yeah, again, light side and dark side crystals. And then you had, what was it? Final Fantasy 6 was, so Final Fantasy 6 had magicite, so not the same as crystals, but still magic rocks and still world altering. I mean, pretty much without those, there's no magic in the world, so yeah, those were pretty much required.
Greetings, man.
I don't care.
Be seen.
Where am I going right now? What am I even doing? I guess I'm going to an inn to turn in some crap. Oh, it's good. I'm gonna die if I do that. I'm gonna do that. I wish there was a quicker way down there that didn't involve me falling down a hole right now. This is gonna be annoying. But yeah, so you got the Magicite in Final Fantasy 6. Final Fantasy 7 was all about materia. So, yep, again, magic stones. And then Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy VIII. Our Guardian Forces. And it was about getting rid of the sorceress. So, okay, no magic stones in that one. Final Fantasy IX was about some kid named Zidane, and there were, magic stones in that one, yep. And Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X, there wasn't a whole lot of magic rocks in that one. Oh, except for the final boss was just two eyeballs, an eyeball with two floating stones next to him. So yeah, magic stones. So yeah, I mean pretty much every Final Fantasy game is about magic stones. The only one that I can't think of like any type of magic rocks in was Final Fantasy VIII. So cool, got one. This is so annoying. I miss being able to fly right now. Because I would love to just fly up there and be done with this. It's so close to 10. Once we get to 10, we can just do the old dungeon queue and then start tanking some dungeons, and life becomes much quicker for leveling. I wonder if they could have made this elevator even a little bit slower. I haven't played Horde in a long time. And really the last time I played Horde, I was playing I never really spent a lot of time in Ogre Bar. Aside from sitting, in the newer Ogre Bar. By the time Cataclysm came out, obviously I had flying mounts and everything, so I didn't have to worry about shit like elevators, because screw them. The only elevator that I ever had, lots of contact with would probably be Thunderbluff's elevator, and fuck that place. Screw Thunderbluff really hard. Alright, so time to fly back to... Time to find the damn... Oh, there he is. I'm dumb. It's also nice that you start off with several flight points, because... whatever reasons... used to have to go to every single flight point, and it sucked a little bit. I don't even know if you have to go to flight points to get to learn how to fly there anymore. I'm thinking you must have to in some places. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm reading chat, just not paying too much attention to it. Durphil. I know it's Dr. Phil, but I'm just saying Durphil. Because, Durphil sounds like a drug. Durphil. It's for people that are chronically derp. What was that? Oh, I forgot that I have toys. That toy sucks. It just puts a green thing in front of my head. That toy sucks. I don't like it anymore.
What do you need? For the Horde.
I'm so close to getting to level 10, and I don't have to ever do regular quests anymore. I've been touched by the Burning Legion. Probably in the most inappropriate way imaginable. Oh, you know what? They're set to ruin PvP in World of Warcraft too. I mean, I don't know if they're going to ruin it, but they're definitely changing it a lot. So they talked about putting in specific PvP skills and all this other junk. I mean, right now, I guess PvP is pretty reliant upon people having... kind of reliant upon gear, somewhat. Generally, skill makes a pretty huge difference. But I mean, it all comes down to, in the end of the day, it all comes down to numbers. So you do have to sort of number some things to death, which sucks, because I hate trying to kill things with math. You know, I never found math to be a fun way to play a game. But, yeah, whatever. So, I'm going protection for my spec, so that way I can do the tankings, and then we can do group finder, and now we can do dungeons and raids. Oh god. Oh, fuck you so hard. 15, okay. So level 15 is the new thing now. So I gotta get level 15 so that I can do the thing. I'm pretty excited about that. Not really. Actually pretty not excited about that. Alright, so let's see. Gotta set up my bars here now, and I'm just kind of wandering randomly. Okay. Alright, so the way I'm doing this is my number one's charge, because that's how I lead into most things. And then I'm going to always use Victory Rush whenever possible, because it's pretty much a free face smashing attack, which is nice. And then shield slam. I'm used to having the floor as like just because it always has been. Ever since I was a little bitty mage and I had the fun of using counterspell all the time. It's always been my thing. And now I just gotta go find someone else to kill. Yay. One thing that they did that makes the game super easy for new players is they put in like a quest log, all this damn thing. It's a thing that tells you adventure guides. So also don't get that till level 11. Great. But yeah, it's basically a thing that just lets you do a lot of nothing.
Something you doing?
What are you talking about?
Blood and thunder. What do you want?
Okay. I like when quests are super vague. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. Yeah, I've got that now. Now I can Victory Rush. Which I think I'm gonna trade these two. Yay,
It's too
now
far.
I can trade these two. Do this
Do that yet.
gameplay is riveting.
I need to get closer. Can't do that yet. I'm out of range.
of this, is to see what it's like to be level 1 and to have to go
It's too far away.
entire fucking game from start to finish. I'm already a tenth of the way there. You could look at it that way.
I need to get closer.
Okay. So gonna get there. Oh, but yeah, I can set a 1070 soon. And that's gonna be great, because then I can start doing... That's the whole reason I even started talking about this, is talking about VR. So... Just die? Thank you. But yeah, so I'm gonna get that 1070, and then I'm gonna probably try playing this in with my Vive headset on.
Need more rage.
Is that even 8? He said rage. Must be what he said. But yeah, I'm trying playing this in VR because I don't know. I think that might be kind of cool. But who knows? I don't know. Okay, sorry if I'm not paying a whole ton of attention to chat.
Something
Kinda
you're
get-
doing?
They're more expensive. Anything that's worth yeah. Alright. To the South Fury watershed. What the hell that even means. So I don't think, you know, one thing about Cataclysm that was kind of cool was every now and then Deathwing would come through and just completely destroy an area. And by destroy, I mean he just killed whoever was there, which was pretty cool. You know, just he was there, and then everybody started dying. And you got an achievement for it too. I think it's called Stood in Fire or something. Unfortunately, I don't think I ever got that one. Somehow I was never there. Like even when I heard he was going somewhere, I could never get there in time. Which really kind of sucked. Guess I have to go over here. What am I supposed to do? Alright, so I basically have to hit the plane striders so that they go over the other side of the river. Because that's the goal. Okay. I wouldn't mind doing that at all if I could actually find a few of them. But it looks like I can't. You know, one thing about World of Warcraft that I always enjoyed was just the depth of all the not random, but all the different things that you can do. Like the economy in World of Warcraft. Doesn't seem like it would be super fun, but you could really... God, son of a bitch. You could really spend a lot of time
I can't do that yet.
just like trying to figure out the economy. And like one of the add-ons I got is Auctioneer, which its main thing is basically just
Closer.
I hate you. Yes, thank you. Pretty much it lets you scan the auction house and get an idea of how much everything's going for. And then you can use that to try to like buy things at low prices, higher prices. Depending on what server you're on, you're gonna have a better or worse time. And you can really make a lot of money by just doing literally nothing but buying and selling things that are already there. You don't have to go collect anything, just go and buy things that are out there that are listed for too low and then sell them for higher. Eventually you'll make money, and you can kind of control the economy that way too. It's really weird. Like, you can really just kind of like, I did it for about a day. Like, I bought one thing, and I think it was just something simple, like, it was a crafting material, like, light stone or heavy stone, I can't remember what it was something like that, and I just bought all of it that was on the auction house, and I just raised the price. Like, I put it all back up on the auction house for a ridiculously high price, and then people started matching that price, and you always have your outliers that would try to sell it for a little less or a little bit more. But yeah, it really kind of just screwed that one up. But yeah, you'd have your random people that would try to sell it for a little less or a little bit more, and they would kind of screw things up a little bit. But for the most part, once you put everything up for a higher price, then everybody starts to look at that and they're like, oh, okay, if they're selling it for that much, that's how much I can sell it for. So because I raised the price like 20 silver, everybody else started doing that too. And before you know it, the price just went up and it just stopped there for a long time. Before eventually it did go back down. It took a while. So, if you imagine if you had the gold to do it, you could just start buying all of some things and then putting them up and changing the prices of things. Which is kind of cool. I guess that's really how things work in real life. Is if you go on eBay and you see that people are selling things and you buy them and put them up for higher, then people will probably pay more for those things. Mostly by virtue of the fact that that's what they're going for now, apparently. I mean, generally, most people say, hey, that's going for this price. That's how much everybody's selling it for, so that's how much it's worth.
Hello, Ma.
The adventure guide now. So now I can do that. Oh, wait a second. I actually, hey, I can do. Okay. Cool. So I can actually join. I can do Warsong Gulch now. So that'll actually be at least somewhat interesting. Wonder how long it'll take. Less than a minute. Sweet. I think I'd rather do Battleground than PvP than do War Quest right now. I think one Battleground and then I'm probably going to call it a night. Kill more things because that's yay. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna go great here. Nothing can go wrong. Can you just okay, I'm not looking for that one. Look at this. That makes a bit more sense. And boom. Alright. It's time for some PvP. Save. What does save mean? Or perhaps you're saying save? Stay on that priest healer. What does that even mean? I wonder if these guys are going to be a bunch of twinks that are just like, that's all they do. Or maybe it's just a bunch of people that are being douchebags because, screw it. Oh, it boosted my level. That's cool. although I don't think it gives you the skills that you would get. No, it does not. So awesome. They farmed the group last time. They farmed the group. Okay. It sounds like this isn't gonna go well. Oh, I can't use my mount? That's lame. Oh, maybe there's something cool that I can throw. Oh. Yay! Heads up. That means that the coin reaps heads up. I guess. Whatever. Tiny green ragdoll?
I'm out of range.
Oh, you're within range. Oh. Can't do anything fun while moving. Oh, there seems to be something happening over here. I wonder why they don't kill, like, the healers, the guys that have low amounts of health. I got a shield bastion. Somebody die. Oh, just to need that guy to die. Come back and kill him. I have a feeling like everybody died or they ran away. PvP is good when everybody splits up and does random things. It works really well that way. See, like, there's this big group of guys over there that's the other team, and they're together. And there's 4 of us, and we're not gonna stay together probably. There you are. What are you doing? That was a shield battle. That should have made you stop casting. Why did you keep casting? I don't like that you kept casting. You're not supposed to keep casting. You just start. And investigate. Stop being a priest. Why does nobody try to kill the healer? Why does everybody suck so much? I just wanted to kill the healer, that's all. All you guys gotta do is kill the damn healer. I like how this guy just like went a little bit off in the chat where he's like, oh, I'm from Brazil, and he called me a gringo. Going super well for me right now. Something somewhat useful right now. Never mind. Never mind. Far too many. Far too many people. Gonna be death. of the team left. So we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys. This is not a particularly good way of making experience right now.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough.
Execute. I can't get him to execute. Why? I got some copper. Yay, I got lots of... What's that guy doing? I don't even know what he's casting on me right now. Like, is he casting the same spell over and over? All I know is that I've only got 6 people on my team now. So it's not like there's any chance we have of winning. Like, we're pretty much guaranteed to die. I'm just gonna totally leave this battleground. Oh god, that was so painfully stupid. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. That was really stupid. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but lower level PvP kind of really sucks. But that's, yeah, it's going to be all for tonight. I've gotten to level 11, so I got 10 levels in. Only took me about an hour and a half or so. So, thanks for watching. So I'll keep doing this. Probably, I'm thinking Warcraft Wednesdays, and then I'm going to do Super Sundays. So Super Sundays is going to be a random Super Nintendo game. Maybe not random, could be your choice. But let me know what you would like to see for Super Nintendo games. Or if you have some comments or suggestions for my playing through of World of Warcraft here to get to 100, feel free to leave in the comments. And also, liking and subscribing helps out tremendously. So, especially if you subscribe, then you can actually see, because I'll be posting when I'm doing videos, and then you can see what I'm going to do, and then you can watch it, because that's always good. But that's all for now. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.